So you don't have over $5,000 to spend on a particular big-ass pilot watch that you want? No problem. STEELDIVE to the rescue. All right, we're going to check out this big watch today. The outer package is gone because this came as part of a few models from STEELDIVE that I got. I have not seen the inside of this one yet, though, so we'll experience it together for the first time. This is the SD1903s. The magic sleeve is gone. Do it. I don't know why I say that. You still can't see stuff through the wrap. Okay, the usual STEELDIVE warranty card and instruction manual for the NH35A automatic movement. Ooh, sneak peek. That was a tease. I got enough to just kind of like, you know, go, oh yeah, this is going to be nice. But it was like not enough detail. So now I'm showing you the back on purpose. You ready? Well, we can see that thing. Man, that sticks out a mile away, right? Wow. Oh, man. Very vivid, even with the plastic on. Let me get that off. Man. That is a beaut. All right, so first of all, it's huge. It is big. I'll measure in a bit here, but I think a lot of it is because you know, where it's a fixed bezel. There's no, you know, rotating bezel, obviously. So it's just all dial. But look at the legibility and that handset with the cathedral hands. Man, that is beautiful. So let's talk about the elephant in the room, though. It's hiding a little bit right now. So let me do this. That crown is huge. But I mean, that is a true pilot's watch. You can grab that bad boy with some gloves on. Not a problem at all. Okay, so what I'm talking about is that STEELDIVE logo and signature. As much as I love it, I kind of feel like it really doesn't fit on this watch. You know, maybe it should have just been the signature by itself. I mean, I know that, you know, they're known for that logo, whether you like it or hate it. But I don't know. I feel like you give it up on this one to match the overall aesthetics of the watch. And I just kind of feel like, I mean, obviously, you know, they started out as with divers, and you know, their name is born from that. But you know, if you're gonna branch out and do some other styles of watches, I think at some point you probably need to consider an alternate logo, or you know, an alternate way to present your logo. Which, again, in this case, I think you just had the word STEELDIVE up there. It could be sufficient. But aside from that, wow! Look at that thing. That is beautiful. Bronze case, maybe just a slight dome. And I don't see a lot of distortion, so it's either double domed or it's just so subtle and it changes at the point where you can't recognize it. But wow. Okay, and then the other elephant in the room that I caught was, what's with the stainless steel buckle? Now, for some reason, I'll have to go back and check. I'll make some notes down in the description section of this video of what I find out, but I could have sworn that this came with a bronze buckle. I know that I've seen their bronze buckles, strap and buckle combo, for sale on their own on AliExpress. So it just seems like this would have come with a bronze buckle on the strap. And then that's the next thing, too, that's kind of weird. It's a pilot's watch, but this feels like a diver's strap. So a couple of weird things going on with this, but you just cannot. I mean, I feel like I can let those things go right now, my first impressions, because of the beauty of this dial. We'll go in tight now so you can see some of the detail. Look at that. That handset is gorgeous. I can't wait to measure that crown. It's going to come in like 16 millimeters. I'm kidding, but it's big. All right, so as we talked about, you got that Steel Dive logo and signature at the top, and then down at the bottom, you've got Pilot 1903 automatic 200 meters. Now, that is a screw-down crown. While we're back here, you see the screw-down case back. CuSn8 bronze, which is high quality. You've got automatic movement, NH35 dive 200 meter by Steel Dive. Yeah, and look at the turn down of those lugs. Very cool, huh? Then you see that side profile of the crown. It is just about as tall as the watch is. You can just see the crystal right above it. But it is almost the entire thickness of the case. All right, before I get measurements, I'm going to go out of order here. I usually like to save Lume shots for the end, but I have got to see this right now. Steel Dive Lume does not disappoint. Look at that. Beautiful. So the colors look a little different here, and now it's starting to regulate, actually. I was going to say it almost looked like it was bicolor lume, but it's not. This is all green luminescence. Those cathedral hands just are so huge. They've got a great opportunity to slap plenty of layers of luminescence on there. And again, same thing. Look at that second hand. It's got that big kind of triangle shape. Just very easy to spot. Oh, that's great. All right, let's measure up. Got 46.1 on the case diameter. Lug to lug of 54.5 millimeters. Lug width of 22 millimeters. Case thickness of 14.3 millimeters from the bottom of the case back to the top of that slightly domed sapphire crystal. The crown is 12 millimeters in diameter and approximately 6.5 millimeters out away from the case. Okay, this SD1903 has the NH35A movement in it, and you can see there's no date complication, so I imagine there's going to be a ghost date. So there's the pop out to the winding position, and with that huge crown, the winding is effortless. I mean, you can just barely feel it, like... Okay, and then first click, no hacking, so that is the position for the date. Yeah, I can feel the date clicks. So I'm not a fan of that. You know, I'm always a fan of using the proper movement. NH38 would have been a better choice, but I know that a lot of manufacturers do it just for the price. But yeah, I don't like that ghost date position. All right, and then so second click out is hacking, and let's turn the crown and see, go both ways. Pretty smooth. Same thing, you know, the crown's so huge that you can make one revolution here and go quite a ways. And let me go into the strap a little more. Now, I've always seen these online and never even thought twice about wanting one. They look cheap to me, right? I just don't like the way they look. I mean, it's not a bad, well, with this, again, it's a little different because it seems a little mismatched to me, but, you know, it kind of works. But I've got to say, now having this strap in person, it feels good, and it's nice and slick, and it's not super soft, but you know, it's definitely pliable, but it's better quality than I thought that it looked like in the pictures, and you can see it's ribbed here on the back. You've got a few of those holes, you know, 3 on each side of the strap for venting, and 2 sliding keepers, and again, other than the buckle not being bronze, it looks like it's pretty nice finishing on it. Steel Dive signature, and nice big buckle and tang. You've got the Steel Dive signature on the sliding keepers, and then the logo here at the end. All right, well, I've got to try this on now. Today I'm wearing the Aragon Hero Automatic. This is with the 3D luminescence indices. You can check out a video right here of the unboxing I did of this. It's been a fun watch. And there she is on my 8-inch wrist. Got a great, see, now I can go with that strap because you don't see much of it really until you do a wrist roll, right? I don't know. It still seems out of place to me, but not as bad here. But it's like you're trying to turn a pilot watch into a diver. It's just what it feels like to me. What do you think? Leave your comments down below. if this strap is like definitely not a match to you. I think a leather strap would be more fitting for this watch, but having seen some of the leather straps from STEELDIVE before, this is a much better choice. So, and I'll say that so it is definitely more of a plastic or resin type feel to it now that it's on. It reminds me more of like a brand new G-Shock strap rather than like a soft silicone rubber. Plenty of room for larger wrist. Again, this is on my 8-inch wrist, and you can see all the extra holes available there to go even larger. And so if you were a smaller wrist, you've only got 4 more notches. So yeah, wow, that dial is just gorgeous. I can't get over that handset too. Love the font of the numerals, but really the star of the show for me is that handset. Those cathedral hands, and especially that seconds hand. I'm a sucker for a great seconds hand, and this one is just nailing it for me. And look how the minute hand goes all the way out to that railroad track, and the seconds hand as well. This is the STEELDIVE SD1903s, a huge pilot watch in bronze. What do you think? Does it pay a little too close of a homage to the original watch, or is it just right? I know the price point is just right. I'll leave that info down below in the description and an affiliate link where you can get this watch directly from the manufacturer's store on AliExpress. But I'd love to hear your comments down below and chat with you about it. Let me know if this is your style of watch or not. And if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button. Really helps out my channel a lot. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I'd love to have you along as a subscriber. I've got plenty of watches to show you that range from $10 to $500 and sometimes higher, because there are tons of affordable and budget watches out there just for you to grab. And I'd love to show you some more on my next video. Till next time, I'm Whit with so many watches, so little time and money.